Good afternoon and welcome to this little short video. My name is Philip Horst and I'm simply going to do a little video on moving some office data over from AMW watercourse design to either AMW Pipe Pro or AMW Topo. Had a couple of requests on using the colorful background imagery from the watercourse design and the contours and moving that over into Topo. So what we're going to do is first of all we're going to try and do an export. It's going to say, hey, can't do that because there's nothing there. So what I've found we need to do is just draw something, you know, really little in the corner. That's it. We don't need anything else from there. Other thing I like doing is press this show all button. Just expands it. If let's say you were out like that, just do a show all button to expand it. Then go ahead and hit the export again. It allows you to come up and actually do something here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the save as type to a bitmap, and let me just look if I have Howick Farm. Yeah, that's the job. I'm going to save it right to my data folder here. I could also save it to a USB stick or whatever location I want it to go to. In my case, I'm going to open it with the Topo software on this computer, so I'm simply going to save it to the data folder, AMW data. And the other thing that I'd like to make mention of is the name that you give this bitmap needs to coincide with the name of the project in the field on the Topo program or on the pipe program. In other words, if your Topo project is called Howick Farm _10, the bitmap should be called the same. A mismatch in file name will not allow it to show up in the field. So I'm going to hit save, and it's been created. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a look at the AMW data folder, and sure enough it's there. The bitmap, I've changed my resolution pretty high, so it's a fairly large file. Should actually take you back to the watercourse program and just show you how to do that. If you go to the bottom and go to settings, there's a print resolution, which is also the export resolution of bitmaps. The default is 1000. I've changed mine up to 5000 just so that it's not nearly as grainy of an image. Next thing we're going to do is, so we have those files. Next thing we're going to do is we're simply going to go ahead and start AMW. I'm going to go ahead and change this to Howick Farm 10 and say OK, and say start, say OK. I had that data in there. I had this job already created. So if it sees a bitmap with the same name, then it should load. If it doesn't load right away, you can go ahead and go to setup, plot menu, and setup, plot menu, and then there's one called background bitmap file control. Go to that one. The toggle convert BPW data to feet should be off, and there should be a setting here called toggle bitmap if exists should equal to on, and just say OK to that, and it should load. Now you can actually zoom in and zoom out. The points are there because I loaded it into an existing job. If you want to just pan around on that, I can go ahead and scroll it shows well beyond the points show me my perimeter. It's contoured well beyond. It's sort of extrapolated out well beyond what I've surveyed. So that's basically it. And we'll just turn the scroll off, turn off the fake position, and zoom out. If we don't want to see it for some reason, we can go into setup, plot menu, background drawing, background bitmap, file control, and just turn it off. And we can do the same to turn it back on. Plot menu and turn it back on. Thanks again for watching this short tutorial. Hopefully it's been helpful for you.